Yo, what's going on, everybody? Early access for MLB 23 has arrived, and with that comes the questions of what should you do first when going into Diamond Dynasty. In today's video, we're going to be checking out what my game plan is, hopefully give you a couple of ideas of what you can do to get the most out of the time spent playing MLB 23. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing that's going to be on my to-do list is going to be selling everything that I got from my deluxe edition pre-order pack. That's going to include all my base packs, my World Baseball Classic packs, the Twitch drops that I've allocated from watching the SDS streams over the past couple weeks. Anything that I have, I'm going to sell immediately. Try to get as many stubs as you can. That way you can start flipping. What's flipping? If you have not downloaded the MLB Companion app on your phone, iPad, I highly recommend you do it. Essentially what it is, it allows you to go in to the MLB marketplace, buy cards, whether it's equipment pieces, player cards, you name it. You can go in, purchase those items, sell those items, and it allows you to make money while you're at work, while you're at school, even though you should be focusing on your schoolwork if you're at school. It allows you to essentially make money while not being in front of your console. All right, so on your phone, download MLB the Companion app, start flipping. Get as much money, as much stubs as you can from the packs that you're given at the beginning. Use that to make some extra coin. So once you've sold everything that you started out with, when you get your packs, you open them, and once everything is sold, the next point of emphasis for me is going to be Team Affinity. All right, inside Team Affinity, you're going to be able to do per division. You're going to be able to do moments, team build missions, captain stat missions, henchman missions, mini season voucher exchanges, showdowns. And when you do that, you're going to get points towards Team Affinity for the division that you're doing. All right. And with that being said, I'm going to be focusing on the AL East. I really want this Adley Rutschman card. So this is what I'm going to be going for. Once I get Adley, you can continue forward into the Team Affinity for the Charisma pack. Rafael Devers, Wander Franco. So these are going to be easy ways for you to get really good player cards for free at the beginning of the game. And not only that, the XP that you get while you're doing it will go towards the featured program that will help you level it up. So don't feel like you have to go into the program, do the featured program moments, do all the missions there. Let that program be finished and worked on as like a side project. As you're doing other things there, you will have XP that will go into that program. But as I mentioned, Team Affinity is going to be kind of that first major focal point for myself, especially doing no money spent. I want to try to complete as many programs as possible at the same time. Get as many good cards as I can at the same time. I like that Adley. I may even try and go and get the Bobby Witt Jr. For the Kansas City Royals. There are definitely some really good cards that you can get early on for free just by doing a couple missions. And then there's our most beloved content ever, Conquest. I am not a Conquest guy by any means. However, there are Team Affinity Conquest maps that will give you experience and progression in the Team Affinity program. So make sure you come in here and do these. Once again, we have the Nation of Baseball. Oh boy, I cannot wait to go through and do the entire United States pack. It looks like the reward here is an 88 Bill Morosky, 88 Jim Thome, 89 Dennis Eckersley, 89 Alan Trammell. So there's definitely, and an 87 Steve Finley. So there's definitely more rewards in this one than there was in last year's, where you just got the Mike Piazza card early on. Keep in mind too, I didn't see if there were like any prospect packs. Okay, so there's no like prospect packs like there were in 22. You don't have to worry about making sure you get some of those cards for collections that, as no money spent, could become quite expensive if you didn't take the time to get them here and you have to end up paying for them later. So it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing. World Baseball Classic Conquest map. You're going to be able to come in here. Ballin' is a habit pack. You get your uniform choice pack. So if you want to get, like Team USA colors, come in here, knock this out. I would assume Team USA is definitely in there. So you can go in there, get your choice pack for your World Baseball Classic uniforms. I might do that just because typically I like to have nice looking uniforms when I play online. And I don't really feel like spending a bunch of time doing like a custom uniform. So I may just come in here, World Baseball Classic, snag the USA uniforms, be out. Needless to say, do your Conquest. There's going to be rewards, free stubs, free packs that are going to go a long way if you're trying to spend zero on this game. Once I'm done with Team Affinity, I'm probably going to come back in and take a look at some of the other programs. We have the starter, earn the 87 overall Justin Verlander, the World Baseball Classic program as well. which is going to be, you know, some of the players that we saw that were kind of leaked on Twitter from MLB The Show. You know, Lars Newbar, some of the different guys from all over the different countries. Luis Garcia, Nelson Cruz, you know, coming through, getting some of these, getting some uniforms, because, you know, who doesn't like cool uniforms? I mean, look at those. Those Cuba ones are pretty fire. But going through, you know, getting your 90 overalls, your 95 overalls. So coming through, making sure you're doing your missions, your moments, going through and doing the moments from the World Baseball Classic. So you actually get to relive some of the moments, you know, first round moments, quarterfinal moments, semifinal moments, championship moments. I bet you it's going to make me relive Shohei striking out Mike Trout. That's pain and suffering. But, you know, come in here, make sure you do some of these. You know, you're going to get 97 Shohei, Randy Arozarena. You know, there are some really good cards you can get for free by just coming in here and doing some of these missions. Again, if you're trying to go no money spent, prioritize the programs that are going to get you good rewards. Team Affinity, World Baseball Classic. Let the main program just build in the back and complete itself over time. All right. You don't have to go in and dedicate doing everything straight for that. It will complete on its own. Any event games you complete, BR games you complete, anything, it's going to get fed experience on the back. Just in the shadows, behind the scenes, it will complete itself, you know. And that also brings me to my point of the new feature they implemented this year, right? So the new feature they implemented this year is if you complete the program, it's not necessarily the end of the program. When you complete the program, you get over here to this big loop, right? And what is this loop? Essentially, when you max out the program, if you keep earning experience, that loop fills. And once it fills, you get like this neat little mini game, Plinko style, if you've ever seen Price is Right. And then it just kind of randomly lands on a reward for you. And it could be stubs. It could be a 50 pack. It could be balling as a habit. So that extra XP that you earn has the potential to turn into even more diamonds. Just keep grinding. There's really an incentive of playing the game this year. It's not like, hey, once you hit the end, congratulations, there's nothing else for you to do. No, I mean, it continuously feeds. You can earn rewards over and over and over again. So take advantage of it, especially early on with the market being super inflated. If you get that high reward 99, or not 99, but if you get that high diamond reward, that Mike Trout, that Shohei Ohtani, that Jacob deGrom, they're going to sell for a lot of money. Give yourself as many opportunities as you can to get those early on so you can really capitalize on how much and how inflated they will be. Eventually, I will hop into storyline mode, especially after the stream yesterday where they kind of did the reveal of the cards that you're going to be able to unlock. Now, they didn't give you a overall reveal. They said they wanted that to be a little bit of a surprise. I would assume they're going to be in the range from like 92 to 99 just to kind of keep a little bit of a balance. I don't think they're going to throw 899s at us. They might. Who knows? But Satchel Paige, Hilton Smith, Rube Foster, Hank Thomas, Buck O'Neil, Jackie Robinson, John Donaldson, is it Martin Dihigo? Or is it Martin Dihigo? I think it's Martin Dihigo. I apologize. Sanford Green Captain, Buck O'Neil. Look at that, 95. These are all high diamonds, right? So just, for example, Buck O'Neil, 95. Completing these storylines, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're just moments that kind of tell the history of the Negro Leagues and of that particular player. You unlock a diamond. Free diamonds. You know, it's all here. You know, build your team. Don't take a team that's half cooked, half baked, into ranked, into co-op ranked. Give yourself the best advantage, build a good team, good players, have fun, build your bullpen, build your starting rotation, build your defense, build your hitting. And you can do that by just going through, completing some team affinity, you know, completing the storylines, going and completing the World Baseball Classic program. There are tons of cards that are out there for you. And if you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing and flipping while doing all of this, you know, within 2-3 days, you've been flipping, you know, buying low, selling high, you know, you've become the next Jordan Belfort. You're just, you know, up in your high rise, just suit tied, tons of money all around you, right? You can go into the store. And now I don't personally recommend this. When it comes to no money spent, I feel like you definitely get more value with just buying the players you want versus buying the pack and taking the gamble. But some people like to gamble. Make sure you go and redeem your Derek Jeter. You get a free 86 Derek Jeter if you pre-order the game. Here's your gamble, right? You get 3 chances at this around the World Baseball Classic pack, 50,000 stubs apiece. And what you can get, Mike Trout, okay? Mike Trout, you can get a Roki Sasaki, Miguel Cabrera, Gio Urshela, Hope Hart, Pablo Lopez, Gene Segura. But it's a gamble, right? You're not guaranteed a 99. You could get a lower tier, like 97. Or if you're lucky, you could pull that 99. But again, it's a gamble. You know, you have these duo packs, 99 Ketel Marte, 99 Yu Darvish. These are packs. So this is going to be just like a gamble. This is a duo, which I believe it guarantees you a gold or better, whereas the pack, you have to just get lucky. Here, you're guaranteed a gold or better, higher chance at a diamond, but it's also, you know, 6 times the price. So if you like to gamble, you can definitely try to go here. I recommend just using the stubs you make and just buy the player outright. That's just me. Once I get done with Team Affinity, World Baseball Classic program storylines, I may look at doing events if there is an event that's live. You know, something that doesn't really necessarily reflect against your record. You know, if you care about your online record, like if you want to try to keep it as clean as possible, events don't necessarily count towards your record, just ranked. So especially early on, if you don't have a complete team yet, hop into events. You know, those are going to be key. You're going to get, you know, balling as a habit pack. You're going to get experience to help feed the future program, experience path. You're going to get the event reward, which you can sell. So a lot of the thing too, keep in mind when you get these cards, like don't be afraid to sell. You know, don't feel like you just have to hold on to them, that they're yours, you want them. Ride the wave, right? Ride the hype wave. A lot of these cards, when they drop, that's when they're the most profitable. That's when people want them the most. They want to get them. They want to make a YouTube video out of them. They want to debut them. If you get that card early on, sell it. You can always go back and buy it later. Most of the time, it's cheaper. All right, so keep that in mind when you're trying to maximize your stubbage. You get a card early, sell it. BR rewards, ranked rewards, event rewards, sell them. You can always go back and get them later. Always make your money while you can. Go back and get it later. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Kind of giving you a brief idea of what my attack plan is going to be, you know, when I go into early access here. The one thing that's really interesting about this game is that there is no right or wrong answer. You know, the most important thing is to have fun, right? You can do whatever you want. There is no wrong answer with this game. You know, you get so many high-end cards early on. It's not like years previous where, you know, you had to do this first, you had to do this second, and this was the way. Any story, any ranked, any BR, any storylines, anything, and it's fine. You're going to get rewards no matter what you do in this game, and I think SDS is going to have a really fun game this year. I can't wait to look forward to it. I think SDS is going to have a great game on their hands this year. I can't wait to get into it and get to playing. With that being said, if you have liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, if you want to catch me on Twitch, we are live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at 8 p.m. Central. Catch me over there at twitch.tv/Baxis_. And once again, appreciate you watching this video. And until next time, love y'all.